After a 5-day cruise from Sydney to Tasmania and back, we are exiting the Carnival Splendor, but only momentarily, because we are about to reboard her for an 11-day Journeys cruise to New Zealand. Along the way, we'll be visiting ports of Wellington, Napier, Tauranga, Auckland, and Bay of Islands. In the meantime, we did a little sightseeing around Circular Quay. At the world-famous Opera House, we looked for a tour, but unfortunately, there was nothing that would fit our limited schedule. So we browsed the gift shop before walking back to the city, where we found a full Vegemite display, some kangaroo balls, and of course, meat pies. We got ourselves a couple meat pies. Betsy got the steak and mushroom, and I got the peppered steak. They are piping hot. Oh my goodness.
I just don't know why there's no forks. But, you know, I'm gonna go meat pie.
I mean, I guess it's like a handheld food.
It's so hot.
So hot?
It's good though.
Good? Mm-hmm. There we go. Peppered steak. I can't. The gravy inside, super savory and delicious. Okay, give me the camera. You can eat yours. Caution, the meat pies were the temperature of the sun, but worth every penny. There's no pennies in Australia, but you know what I mean. We then picked up some cheap bottles of wine for $5 each to bring on the ship. These bottles came from the local wine countries and were actually really good for the price. All right, now time to get back on the ship.
We got our mustard drill out of the way before heading back to our same cabin we had on the previous cruise. A small koala towel animal greeted us before we took in a little sun on our balcony.
Alright, so we got our wines down from the little liquor store in Sydney, 2 whites, 2 reds. We were able to bring all 4 of them on because we had Mark and Stephanie each hold one. So we got 4 bottles of wine for $5 a piece. And then
we just got back to our room and we had a knock on the door, and I was just saying before we walked in, I wonder if they're going to give us that bottle of wine and the best thing, the welcome aboard snack. Remember how good it was?
Yes, what is that?
This was that Brut Cuvée that we had earlier.
That's the one that we won. Yeah.
This is their Duke Valmar.
I think it's pretty good.
So good.
Yeah. So we never got to try Masala Tiger on the last sailing. We did come here once, but it was so crowded. It was crazy. And we thought we'll give it another try on day 1. And look at that, no line.
Last your cards and you hold the invites? Yeah, they don't.
We just got our thermal spa pass once again, and because we're on a back-to-back, they were very nice and gave us 10% off. So normal price was $228 a person, which 10% off of that gives us $22.80 off. Plus the Australian dollar conversion, we're looking at about $165, $170 US. I don't know what the exact conversion is, but we got a good deal. And now we are outside here checking out the water sides because this is something else that we didn't do on the last cruise. And
I'm not doing it.
The drop slide? It's not busy right now.
I'm not a fan of drop slides.
You don't want to
and
do
all those stairs. It was hot and most passengers were still boarding, so it was the perfect time to try the slides. A few moments later, we headed to the Serenity Adults area for a dip in the pool. Mike went right in, no problem, and I thought it was a little bit chilly, so I convinced him to sit up in the jacuzzi with me and have a couple of fun chips. One of our favorite foods on the last sailing was the chicken schnitzel at the deli, so I ordered just that, while Mike tried a pork banh mi sandwich. After drying off, we sat at the casino bar and then ordered a couple glasses of Cabernet. Just then, we felt the ship moving and we were sailing away. Our next round would be a couple espresso martinis, and after hanging out for an hour or so, our friends Chris and Wendy would join us for a cruise day cheers. Having come off an adventurous 5-day cruise, we weren't in the mood for a sail-away party, so we relaxed in our room and took in the amazing views of the ocean from our balcony. From there, we had dinner with our cruise pals, and because we didn't want any of the regular menu items, we ordered the sushi boat. It was an upcharge, but we fell in love with it. This is definitely something we would order again. The day wasn't too crazy, and the night wasn't either. We finished day 1 with some card games, followed by some late night pizza.
Day 2 was all about taking it slow. After sleeping in, our morning would consist of a short workout, followed by a long period of relaxation in the spa. Later in the afternoon, we caught Mary Ellen doing her first ever karaoke performance. To celebrate, the 3 of us shared a bottle of Prosecco. Moments later, it was already time for dinner again. This day went by fast. But after our meal, the 7 of us headed to a special show only available on this Journey's Cruise, a Hypnotist show in the theater. This show would involve a large group of audience members to participate in being hypnotized live. And of our group, both Betsy and Wendy would be amongst the volunteers on stage.
It's all about following instructions. If you can't follow instructions tonight, you will be asked to leave the stage, because I obviously can only use people who can follow instructions. Focus on your hands, and especially your thumb. Focus on your hands getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Person I'm touching now, back out in the audience for me. Sorry, it's not going to work for you tonight. I know, because you can't follow instructions, don't you? I said, look at your thumb, you look everywhere else. Sleep. Sleep. Relax. Sleep. Relax. I'd like you to imagine for me that on your right hand wrist are 12 helium balloons. There are 12 helium balloons on your right hand wrist. And I'd like you to visualize and imagine those balloons on your wrist, lifting your hand higher and higher and higher. And someone's turned the air conditioner on, it's getting even colder. So use both hands, warm your body up. 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 That's it. Freezing cold, she's cold. Use both hands, warm your body up. Use both hands, warm your body up. It's freezing cold, it's heading down to 0. It's getting colder and colder. If I tap you twice on the shoulder, I want you wide awake. Back out to the audience for me, back out there for me. Thank you. Person I'm touching now. Wide awake, back out in the audience for me. Person I'm touching now, wide awake, back out in the audience for me. That's it. Use both hands, warm your body up. Use both hands, warm your body up. Use both hands, warm your body up.
Betsy and I were unsure of the validity of the show. The first instruction was literally to follow the instructions or you'll be asked to leave the stage. So are they truly hypnotized? Or was it a strong power of suggestion? Or somewhere in between? But regardless, the show was certainly entertaining. And at the end, these 2 ladies in the front were definitely loving their 15 minutes of fame. All their dance and fitness classes have led them to this moment on stage. Wendy also made it to the end and told us it was like she was in a dream state, so maybe there really is something to it. Day 3, we are on a sea day here. I got Bet's dog in the house.
I already ate.
She already ate. I got myself a turkey from the deli. I got it toasted. I got myself a side salad as well. Spent the whole morning at the gym and the sauna. Well, for me, the spa, I mean. About 2 hours worth. And now it's the afternoon. It's 12 o'clock. We put our clocks forward ahead 1 hour to get ready for New Zealand time.
We have one more time change again tonight. And probably a nap in store today.
Okay. No real plans in store for today other than just kind of cruise around the ship and enjoy a sea day. So we got a little bit of time to kill before we do SpongeBob trivia. By the way, we've been practicing our SpongeBob knowledge, so hopefully we win. Meantime, we're getting a bottle of Chardonnay. This is the same Chardonnay that we had in the main dining room last night.
I'm trying to be fancy, but it's not.
This is for you, my love.
Keep going. Just kidding, let's go. Keep
And
going.
for myself.
Oh, Mike.
Just kidding.
Okay, now you better make that fair.
Oh, babe.
Number 7. What animal made from bubbles does Patrick mistakenly call a giraffe?
We got 12.
Not gonna walk across to you.
Still did good.
After our defeat, we made our way to the Red Frog pub for a little karaoke. We sang our usual Gangster's Paradise, and afterwards, Chris ordered the beer tower.
Whoa, Chris just got himself a beer tower.
Here we go.
And Wendy's not recording.
What?
You're not recording. Okay, well, I already recorded that.
At least in their beer.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Beach.
Tower. But I think the wine package, I told Mike we might need to do something with the wine package because I feel like this is a good. It was formal night, so we all got dressed up and headed down to the main dining room for an elegant dinner. While some of the dishes looked a little more elegant than others, but it was still tasty, especially with our current buzz level. Alright guys, so we're here at Pixels and we came to get our back-to-back photos. Oh my goodness, we have some awesome photos. Let's just chat about it. Let's look at these ones.
That is the best one right there.
No, it's not, because you have the weird douche mouth. That's the best one.
God. Okay.
Cheers with Bailey.
Espresso martini has 11 beans in it. I am going to be lit and energized. I'm going to the gym after this espresso martini.
No, he's not.
I'm going to run a 10K.
He's going to run a 15K. That's crazy.
Steph's got some water?
No, it's vodka. I just put it in here so you guys don't know I'm drinking.
Yeah, you sound like you've been drinking vodka.
Cheers, teacher.
He's chugging his bottle.
Oh, he's got margarita in that. That looks like a margarita.
Margarita mix, straight up.
The sun feels so good.
Haven't filmed much today. I spent about 2 hours in the gym this morning. Got a late start. I didn't go there till about 10 o'clock because the clock moved forward again. Worked out in the gym, hung out in the spa, the sauna, the steam room. Then came back and just kind of wandered the ship while Betsy stayed in. But now we're out relaxing together here in Serenity. Enjoying some Pinot Grigio. We're skipping the main dining room tonight because it still feels like it's the afternoon and it's already like 5:30 right now.
But tomorrow we're supposed to dive, so...
Tomorrow we got a scuba dive. So we'll just be mellow tonight. Maybe go Red Frog later. That's about it.
Yeah. Mike, there's a dolphin.
See it. Oh, I see it.
Oh!
It's a common dolphin. He just loves cruise ships.
He's racing us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you did great, buddy. I'm proud of you.
Pretty soon we'll have an amazing sunset just behind us right here. I got myself some rice chicken noodles. Betsy got herself a
No, you got
Vietnamese
me.
pho.
You got me like an amazing little king.
Betsy wasn't really feeling the best on this day, so that's kind of the reason why we just chilled out, no activities or partying, just a couple of lounge chair buddies watching the ocean and the sky. From our balcony, we also did some nighttime stargazing. We spotted Venus, the Moon, Jupiter, and Mars, all using Google Sky, and also Orion. Day 5 would bring us to our first port of call, Wellington. My first time in New Zealand on New Zealand's National Day, Waitangi Day. After a quick breakfast, I would be debarking for a scheduled scuba dive. Yes, that's right, I'm traveling solo today. Betsy woke up not feeling the best, so she stayed behind to rest. Carnival provided a free bus to the city, and from there, I paid for a ride on the city bus down to Island Bay. I rode front seat on the top level of this double-decker bus, and according to the bus driver, the dive shop was right at the corner of the Island Bay bus stop. Perfect. When I arrived, I found that shop that had all kinds of scuba brands posted on the building. This must be the place. Turns out it wasn't. When the owner had no idea what reservation I was talking about, I realized I was in the wrong place. Now I needed to get 1 kilometer away to the proper dive shop, and I was already running a couple minutes late. Luckily, there was a couple there renting suits and snorkels that offered me a ride. They were super sweet, and I couldn't have been more grateful. If you guys ever watch this, thank you so much. Alright, I've clearly made it to Dive Wellington. After a brief check-in, I suited up and rode with my dive master, Catherine, to the dive site, which ironically was near the bus stop. At the beach, we would meet up with our group. Everyone had different levels of experience, some would follow different guides, and some would take their own routes. But for myself and Catherine, it would be just the two of us, which is nice. I don't like diving with big crowded groups. Now that I've got my BCD, mask, and full derp face on, we were ready. This dive site is named the Bait Shed. This is my 18th logged dive. Our bottom time was 46 minutes with a max depth of 10.3 meters, about 34 feet. And noted the abundant plant life, rocky seabed, as well as curious blue cod fish, which you'll see in a minute. Also, plagues of crayfish, which is like saying herd of sheep or murder of crows. Plague of crayfish. This blue cod is absolutely mesmerized by the tapping rock. Watch, it's like therapy to it. Watch here as he looks up at Catherine as to say, "Please tap it again." The dive was great, and now I'm on my own to roam around wherever for the next few hours. It was a 1-kilometer walk back to the bus stop that would take me to the city. The entire walk was alongside the beach of Island Bay. Perfect to take in some views and get some camera shots. Just before the bus stop was a dog beach with families playing in the water, and soon after that, I was back in my front row, top level seat in the double-decker bus, headed back to the city for some lunch. This Taco Bell was the busiest restaurant in the city, which amazed me, but I was looking for something specific, Abracababra, based on Catherine's suggestion. They served pizza, which made me think it was a little New Zealandized, since the Kiwis love pizzas as much as Americans do. But I was here for the Supreme Kebab, which was a flatbread wrapped with shaved chicken, lamb, falafel, moochver, lettuce, carrots, onion, cabbage, and spinach. I also added tomato, garlic, mayo, and hummus. It was great. Thanks, Catherine, for the suggestion. Afterwards, I kind of wandered around looking for anything when I came across McDonald's. We tried Mickey D's in Sydney and liked it. Now let's give New Zealand a shot. Whoa, they also had that double Big Mac here. But I just ate, so I'm gonna keep it simple with some nuggies and a small fry. Now I didn't realize the Chicken McNuggets are actually Chicken McBites here. And after a delicious French fry, I opened up my little bag of McSadness to reveal that these are not what I expected. They don't even have the same taste. Guess I can never live here. Alright, my time is coming to an end in port. After getting lost and asking several bus drivers if they knew how to get me back, with no luck, I ended up using Uber to get me back to port. Just in time, too. My poor Uber driver had no idea where to drop me off. I walked a 5-minute walk across the lot to a gated guard shack. The port literally has no walking entrance. Myself and this couple from Colorado were escorted by security to the ship after showing our IDs and ship cards. They too couldn't find the transport back and used Uber as well. But all is good. I made it back with little time to spare, and now my anxiety can subside. We've got a wombat, babe, or is it just a regular bat?
No, it's a wombat.
It's a wombat? What's the difference between a wombat and a regular bat?
I don't really know. I'm just deciding that's a wombat.
Alright, we're here at the Red Frog Rum Bar, and Betsy got herself a Frog Island, which looks a little different than what we're used to.
It's good though. Try it.
With that, we're pushing off. Goodbye, Wellington. Shortly after sailing away, we had dinner in the MDR, and since Betsy wanted to keep resting, I later joined Wendy, Chris, and a tower of beer at the Red Frog Pub. Make that 2 towers of beer.
I ordered
Hey, we did it too.
a bunch of the 100
Hell yeah.
milligram.
It's day 6 and I'm ready to get back in the action. Today we're in Napier, and before getting off the ship, we spent a little time in the spa steam room and thalassophil pool, then had a breakfast of champions before getting off the ship. Our excursion is the Hawke's Bay Wine and Cheese Tour. Joining us is Mary Ellen, and we will be visiting 2 wineries today. The first stop was Abbey Winery and Brewery, themed after a 12th century abbey or Gothic church. The tasting room was beautiful, and we wish we could have tasted here at the bar, but our group was too big for that. So we sat outside and started what would be a mixed flight of wines. Our first was a sparkling rosé, followed by a Pinot Grigio. The cheese plate was good, but we were a little sad that it was set up as one big board for everyone to share. We were able to make a decent plate out of it, but sadly, those that didn't go right away missed out because it all got taken in minutes. Next was the barrel fermented Chardonnay, before moving on to the Merlot. Before the next tasting, Mike walked over to the vines to get some shots of the grapes. While he was gone, I asked our server about the other wines on the menu and ended up getting an extra flight. Heck yeah!
So I brought Betsy back over here to take some pictures, and now we're gonna try a grape. We're gonna be modest though. We're not gonna like pull a bunch. We're just gonna try one.
We're just gonna pull. We have to test the level of the bricks.
I'll hit my 50th at the end of this year.
Wow. Your glasses flew off. That was so good.
These grapes were so good and were ready for harvest any day now. On the way out, Mike bought a bottle of the Malbec port before getting back on the bus. The next stop would take us to Mission Estate Winery, New Zealand's oldest winery. Founded in 1851 by French Catholic Marist missionaries, Mission's first wines were produced as sacrificial wines. Though the mission sat 3 kilometers away initially, the structure was moved by steam-powered tractors to where it is now in 1858. Like the last stop, we all sat together as a group for our tastings. The tastings would begin with an estate Sauvignon Blanc while our sommelier gave us some history on the winery. We were then told to open the gift sets in front of us, and I couldn't believe it. Our own Mission Estate stemless wine glasses, I could just cry right now. Of the 5 tastings we had, the only one we didn't like was the Syrah Reserve. Maybe it was a bad bottle or was just the wine. Either way, the tastings were still good overall. With just over 30 minutes left, we bought a bottle of Chardonnay to take back and another bottle to share here. And that was it! Only 2 stops on this excursion, which collectively the group wanted more. But we can't complain, we still had a great time. Back at the port, we were surprised to find an old-timey style car show in front of the ship.
Back in the room, we relaxed for a bit and caught some of the sail away from our balcony. I was in the mood for a burger, so I went out solo and got a guy's burger just before they closed. We spent most of the night in, but I couldn't resist going to the silent disco party at 10 p.m. while Betsy slept. I didn't go wild. I mean, I would have if there was Betsy and our friends, but I was at least able to watch these drunk 19-year-olds hype everyone up next to the DJ booth on deck 10. It's day 7, and this was the most active, adventurous, and memorable day for us. It's days like these that we're happy were vlogged. These are the days we want to rewatch at home for the rest of our lives. Okay, so what are we doing? Mark, Steph, Chris, Wendy, Betsy, and I are traveling to the volcanic town of Rotorua to do some mountain luging. The resort is kind of like a ski resort with gondolas and lifts, but instead of skiing, you can luge and mountain bike. Oh yeah, and there's wine tasting. It's like they knew we were coming.
Oh, wow! Slamming.
Oh, it set the alarm off. Is that the alarm for us?
Probably. It came in like a f***ing bowl.
Yeah, geez.
Who did?
You did.
That was me?
I think it was me.
I think it was too. We'll have to check the evidence.
All right, well, we got nice little cozy cabin in here, babe.
It's wide open.
We're gonna be just fine, okay?
I'm having flashbacks to you being mean to Betsy on our Alaska trip, Mike.
There was no such thing. There's video evidence. The gondola ride took about 5 minutes, and once at the top, we strapped our cameras to ourselves and put on helmets.
Here we are at Roto Vegas.
Ready for ride number 1.
We're here, and I'm visibly stressed.
We are all geared up, got our cameras on, all of us, the whole group, and we are going on first ride today, so this is the one you have to do first before you go on any of the other tracks.
This is like first and last.
No. We're gonna do all of them.
First and last.
We get
no, well,
3
we
races.
get 3. Oh, sorry, Mike. I was trying to adjust the camera.
Mark, go!
Go as slow as you want, Marky boy. Ah! Mother! You f***er! Mike, this is too fast!
So we left Chris behind.
Well, you're gonna meet him at the bottom.
stopping?
It says slow! It says slow! Sorry, Chris. I think I'm going too fast. Ah! Oh no, somebody abandoned their car. Ah! I want to know what was in that person's mind. Mike, this is too fast.
On your left.
This is a huge f***ing turn.
Oh, how dare you? I'm not gonna let Mark win.
You can go ahead of me if you want. Ah! My cart's not going now. Did you need help or you good? I don't know. I think I'm pretty much getting lapped. It's like Alaska on bliss all over again.
Well, Betsy's like 17 cars behind still.
I'm basically getting lapped. Ah!
Good job, babe. Up.
All the way down, guys, all the way down.
I tried as hard as I could to catch up to Mark. I couldn't. He was passing old ladies, running over kids. There were carts on fire off the side of the road.
I don't.
But congratulations, Mark, getting first place. You may have taken some other racers out, but
Yeah. So here's what we want to do next time. I want you to start in front of me to watch the joy on your face as I pass you.
oh, challenge accepted. Oh my
Guess
goodness.
what? I will be in last place again.
Does the thing go down?
Yeah,
I want the bar.
bar's down.
Oh,
Okay, you have it on.
yeah. That's what I was doing, a little clip.
Mark, run!
Show me your brakes, please.
Come on, Mark.
Well, we're officially ahead of the boys.
Okay, which way, right? I don't know. Right.
Ah! Steph, are you okay? Stephanie is going.
For race 2, Mark and I started in last, and I quickly caught up first to Betsy. From there, I would take a strong lead over Mark.
Ah!
Next, I was hot on Wendy's tail, and she would prove to be harder to pass. At the same time, Mark would zoom up on Betsy at the speed of sound.
Here. Go beat Mike. Go beat Mike.
Eventually, I would pass Wendy, some random, and then it was Chris. Now I was in the lead. Before I knew it, I was at the finish line, and with a strong enough lead to put my cart away before the rest of the racers would arrive. And eventually, Betsy and Steph would finish. We've got one more race left. Mark and I are going to race each other, even though you're technically not supposed to be racing on these things. But there was a podium down at the bottom. We're going to see who is in first, second, and third. I'm feeling good because I won that race, so Mark and I are tied, one race for one. So this is the tiebreaker. I'm a little nervous now.
Race 3, and it's all for the glory. Chris, Wendy, and Betsy all got a very strong start, Joe.
Yes, due to a hold-up with Steph, Mark and Mike have some work to do. Looks like they're off, and Mike is leading over Mark.
It's like days of thunder here on the third and final track here today.
Okay, camera is back on. Mike!
It looks like Mike is once again tasked with the challenge of passing Wendy. How say you, Joe?
If he's patient and looks for the opening, Bob, he can get it done.
And he does just that.
He's approaching rapidly on Chris now, Bob.
And passes him with ease.
Right here is crucial, Bob. If he goes right, he can win it all. But if he goes left, he screws it all up.
And he decides to go left.
Mike's chances are slim here. He's going to have to be on his top game and have luck on his side to pull this off now.
You're absolutely right, Joe, because Mike has just found a pocket of Asian drivers. And statistically speaking, Joe, Asian drivers have been amongst the safest drivers on the road, exhibiting lower accident and fatality rates compared to other groups. It's true, Joe. Look it up.
Sounds about right, Bob. These look like some of the safest drivers on the track.
Let's catch up with the leaders.
Where's the tunnel? Where's the tunnel? Oh! Oh, should we ever get my foot?
Oh, that was crap, man. I can't believe I went down the dinosaur route, which led me to be in last place. Ah, so frustrating. I had a clear victory in mind. I had a strong lead, but oh well. You know what? I gotta give props where props are due. Chris got first place on that last one. I took first in the one before, and Mark got first in the first race. So, you know what? We're equally winners.
Now the ladies are posing up here. Wait, do them
There's a real winner.
Whose camera?
After the races and still at the top of the mountain, we entered the market for some lunch. We purchased a butter chicken meat pie to share and some fries. It was really good, as all meat pies have been so far. But we also had this carbonara pasta which put us over the edge. We were stuffed. And beaches. Don't think we forgot about the wine. We ordered a Volcanic Hills Rosé and Chardonnay, while Wendy ordered the Rabbit Ranch Rosé. Even though we didn't have a chance to do a tasting here, the Volcanic Hills cellar was very beautiful and well worth the visit. But for now, it was time to go back down and get on the bus. The drive would take us an alternate route where we saw more beaches in the area, and since our all aboard time was 9 p.m., Mike and I decided to stay in port and indulge in the local town. Now, we were told that we must try the fish and chips in Tauranga. So, we found a table in the Mount Ocean Sports Club right next to the port. This was a members area, and because we weren't members, we did not have priority tables nor access to the bar. But that's okay, we needed water anyways. And the main reason we were here was for the fish and chips, which was amazing, by the way. Afterwards, we walked to one of the main streets and started our own pub crawl. The first spot was at Saltwater, where we each had an IPA. Cheers. On the way to the next bar, we stopped at this gift shop for a souvenir. The kiwi stood out to us, so we ended up buying this magnet kiwi to take home for our fridge. In the meantime, we'll use him as a divining rod to guide us to our next bar. He took us to Latitude 37, which was bustling with locals. This bar had a huge selection of local brews as well as house cocktails to order from. We started with a couple of cocktails. Mike had an espresso martini and I had the mango Mai Tai. Both were delicious and we ended up drinking at a big open table. We had multiple rounds of drinks and befriended a few locals here at this table. This is David, and we became best drinking mates while we were here. Cheers, David. Nice to meet you. It was starting to get close to our all aboard time of 9 p.m., so we walked along the beach before heading back up to the beautiful Carnival Splendor. Once back on board, we met up with Wendy, Chris, and our new friends Megs and Sharon in the Red Frog pub, where the next party began. This next scene is dedicated to you, Megs. Our time together may have been brief, but we made a genuine connection with memories we will hold dear forever. We love you, and may you rest in peace.
Betsy and Megan here.
Megs!
You guys are soulmates.
She's my savior.
And she spoke nothing but beautiful words about you.
Yes, I did not help her find herself on that one night, that fateful night. Wendy, that was amazing. You came through with
Are we going on a scooter?
Even later into the evening, we found ourselves at the nightclub. The hits were playing and there was plenty of room on the dance floor. Just look at the lights. How could any buzz person resist dancing on this glowing floor? We also met some beaches here, Madeline and Cody. We shared a cheers together before we literally gave them our Beach Please lanyards off our backs. Cheers, beaches! All right, it's the wee hours of the morning and we are going to stumble off to bed. After all, we have an excursion in the morning.
It's day 8 and we're in Auckland. And today we're doing another wine tour. Okay, if you're thinking,
man, these guys are obsessed with wine.
It's because we work in a wine country in California. We're sommeliers and we've studied these particular regions that we're visiting. So in a way, we're actually nerding out. Plus, Mary Ellen and Betsy saw our ship and thought there was another Carnival ship in port with us.
Hey babe, look. There's the Carnival Spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to be nice.
Yeah, let's slap it.
Both thought the same thing. Choke them out whenever you feel like it, man.
They thought it was the Carnival Spirit. We literally walked off the Splendor.
After a short bus ride through the city, we would arrive at Soul Jan's Estate Winery for a private wine tour. This is Tony Soljan, our tour guide, and the man running Soljan's estate since the 1970s. He taught us about the history of the winery, how they moved to Quay after Auckland grew around them, and how the estate had been run predominantly by families since 1932. We saw the fermentation tanks, real racks of sparkling wine, a room full of barreled reds, and a cask of award-winning port. The tour finished in the tasting room where Tony's grandson Tyler and future heir of Soljan's would pour us the sparkling method traditional. We had a series of tastings, everything was great, and we ended up taking a bottle of our favorite wine, the 2024 Pinot Gris. Back on the bus, we were en route to our next winery, the Hunting Lodge. This restaurant, winery, brewery was exceptional at food and wine pairings. Hats off to the chef because the food samples were like nothing we've ever had with wine. To start, we had a house-made bread and oil tasting, which was great, but that was just the start. Our first pairing was an Albarino with a goat cheese bite. Amazing, the goat cheese was creamy and paired well with the salty, citrusy Albarino. Next was a Sauvignon Blanc, which was paired with a cured salmon on a cracker. Now think of squeezing lemon on salmon. That's exactly how this pairing worked, but instead of lemon, we're using the lemongrassy feel of a Sauv Blanc. Our third tasting was interesting. A Pinot Noir paired with a slice of pear topped with blue cheese and prosciutto. And the last pairing was a red blend served with a cheddar cheese with coffee grounds. This was the weirdest pairing, but strangely it worked. Afterwards, we all ordered a glass at the bar and made our way to the outside tables where we sipped and hung out for the next 30 minutes. Well, that's it, and just like the last wine tour, it went too fast. Fortunately, we had more time to kill in port.
We've got about 3.5 hours left before we have to be back on board, so we're gonna go explore the immediate city right here in Auckland and see what we find.
Myself, Betsy, Chris, Wendy, and Mary Ellen all went exploring through the city. There was no initial plan in mind, but we all decided on a food spot, since our excursion didn't really include lunch.
I've led us on a hunt for a rooftop bar.
The man needs a
I've got
rooftop
one.
bar.
Directions here, but I don't know how rooftopy it is. Let's see if it's hopefully somewhat taller than 2 stories of a rooftop bar.
The rooftop bar was only 5 minutes away, but the group was starting to get pretty hangry with me. They were ready to eat at any random place, but I was determined to find a location worth the walk, and I think we found our place. It's not what I had mapped, but St. Alice was a rooftop bar. It had a nice, modern, cozy feel, outdoorsy but covered, and a cute decor. I ordered an IPA, and Betsy went wild and ordered the Porn Star Martini. Cheers, beaches. The food would soon come out, and it was incredible. Everything from the salads to the pizzas were so good. And you know what pairs well with a Porn Star Martini? Raw oysters, baby. This prosciutto and rocket pizza was amazing as well. I didn't even care about the greens that were stuck to my face during this clip.
Bruh.
Our next mission was led by Wendy, and it was to find a particular ice cream shop in the area. It would prove to be a challenge to find.
Oh, so you're saying we made a wrong turn?
No. Mike, we came to see if there was a Wahlburger.
Oh, okay, because I thought we made a wrong turn.
No.
The ice cream shop we're looking for had been suggested by our bus driver during the excursion, and was highly rated. But finding it was no easy task. We walked up and down several streets looking for this place, and nearly gave up after reaching what we thought was the right place that had closed down. Eventually, we gave up and started walking back towards the Carnival Splendor, when all of a sudden...
Looks like we found some island gelato.
I'll walk that way, so we'll go this way.
Just wait until you see this gelato. Wendy's face is no exaggeration. Get this, New Zealand has an agency called the New Zealand Ice Cream and Gelato Awards, and just about every one of these flavors has been a gold medal winner at some point, some multiple years in a row. Anyways, we ended up ordering 1 salted caramel white chocolate swirl and 1 fudgy brownie and cream. Now for the initial taste test. Everyone was happy with their cones, and we almost suffered an immense tragedy with a fallen gold medal winner. But all is good. The dessert was saved, and our group was ready to return to the ship. And for me, I was tasked with finishing both cones.
You full now?
I'm so full.
Dinner's in 15 minutes, guys. I'm kidding.
Hold on while I throw up.
Back on the ship, we rode the glass elevator back up to our room and were greeted by a towel animal ram. Much later, after the port food had settled and the main dining room was nearing its last seating, we once again shared a sushi boat. Soon after, we closed out the night with a friendly game of Liar's Dice. Just a friendly game, and if you don't know how friendly competitive we get, just watch this game-ending play between Mark and Steph right here.
Wait. Let's see.
Wait a minute, but aren't they both down to one now?
We both don't have any cow. We both don't have any. I don't have any cow. Okay, I can't see it from here.
2 6s. Damn, you are out!
No!
You're
out! And guess what?
Stephanie, congratulations.
Thank you.
On another win.
The ones rule is the most stupidest rule that Mike has ever come up with. They burned me twice today, but hey, I got to give it to the ladies. They're amazing. 4 games. Steph won 2, Betsy won 2. Good on you.
Day 9 brings us to our last port of call, Bay of Islands. For the first time ever, we rode in a lifeboat as a tender. It was crowded, rocky, and slow. But once off, we would soon be at the start of our excursion. We liked how the excursion was literally right at the tender port. No buses this time. Today we're doing a kayaking tour, and not just any kayak tour, we're paddling all the way to a waterfall.
You ready, babe?
Yeah, I'm GoPro'd up. I got my sweet new rash guard find.
And so far, we haven't had the instructions yet, but we've learned that strongest paddler is in the back,
person is in the front,
and the strongest paddler is me.
The lightest is me. If you haven't seen Mike's eating.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't have it.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a... What I would suggest is you've got shoulders on your straps, straps on your shoulders.
High five paddle.
Yeah, got it.
I'm in. Okay, just relax. Just relax. Just let the motor take care of this. Yeah, hold it out like that. So you're gonna take us left. There you go. There we go, babe.
Okay, we need to go right only, Mike. We're gonna crash, John. That's our fault.
That's okay.
We're causing a chaos.
You guys
Wait, I need to go to the left.
right.
Well, we're going fully sideways, Mike.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. We're Americans. We're clear.
I don't know if you're the strongest one.
I am the strongest one. Did you see how fast we were just going?
See how we...
Okay, stop. Paddle in left. Just paddle in left. Okay. Now right only. We're good at turning. We're just not, we're terrible at going straight.
Only going diagonal. We need to start going right.
Okay, you keep going right. Keep going right. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, oh!
in my boob. Sorry. That's all
It's
your
our fault.
We're going this way.
Yes.
Hi, why are we so bad?
You're going the wrong paddle. Just paddle right only.
I tried to get Mike to paddle in sync with me, but clearly you can see here that is not the case. Eventually, we kind of figured it out, even though we were still zigzagging a bit, and I also wanted to choke him out. We reached a point where our group took a break, and funny enough, our tour guide was asking if any of the couples had broken up yet, of which I was thinking, maybe. Anyways, we continued on, and at this point, it felt like we were in a full-on workout. Eventually, we reached a second rest point and were briefed on the waterfall before moving on. And hey, look at this. There's another couple just as bad at paddling as us. Now, we made it to the waterfall, and this point it was optional to ride in front of it. But if you wanted to, this is how our guide demonstrated how to do so.
Okay, well if they fall, we won't go. Wow. It's a bit more impressive when you're close. Okay, they did it pretty easy. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Keep paddling, keep paddling. Woohoo! Did it. Oars in the air. High five. Of course.
Oh, well, we're both friends. Well, not after that.
No.
I'm not doing it. She said, yes, we are. No, we didn't have to try it on.
That's all right. You got a nice little dip.
Yeah.
I said try again.
Hell no.
After some time by the waterfall, we would begin to paddle our way back, which is around a 3-kilometer trek. It sounds like a long way to paddle, but there was nothing to worry about on my part because my noble steed, I mean my engine room as he calls himself, was ready to paddle the entire way back all by himself.
A pretty princess. The front seat here does not need
Just stop talking.
does not need to paddle. I got it all under control.
Easy ride back now. Just power the boat.
I got this, babe. You just relax.
What?
Okay.
Well, with the size of his ego, I think he thinks he could.
Just stay there. Relax. Relax. It's getting a little warm over in this spot, babe. The wind died down.
Oh, well, do you want me to get you wet?
No, no. You just enjoy your time and just enjoy your time.
Other people don't seem to be rocking quite like us.
No.
Huh. Are you impressed?
No, I'm just practicing my breathing techniques.
Are you going to start coaching Lamont? So close.
No, fear not, my princess. We're almost there.
I hope you don't.
It looks like we're having a little stop here under the bridge. Coming in at full speed. That's right. Don't waste your energy.
Oh, yes. How was that?
What a chariot.
How was that?
How's your ego?
No sweat. Got this.
Well, I'd like to let everybody know that Mike has such a good, strong ego that he did make it all the way back without me helping. He was fine. There was no loud huffing and puffing. There was no banging of oars onto the chariot. His arms aren't sore at all.
I did it all for you, babe. All for you.
What a guy. What a guy.
Okay.
We did have a little time to take the bus into town if we wanted to, but we decided, based on our smell and visible sweat lines, that we should go back to the ship and shower. Next to the tender boat was this small sports club where we stopped for a meat pie and a soda. After all, these were our last moments in New Zealand, so we had to fit in one last pie. Also, if you're among the first to get on the lifeboat tender, there are a small number of seats on top where it's not overcrowded and stuffy. Plus, you get this awesome view. After showering and going back out, we got a guy's burger in the middle of the busy Lido deck. Mike had loads of toppings and mine was made plain with mayo. Now, why was it so busy on the Lido deck on a port day? Well, that's because it was Super Bowl Sunday, except it's actually Monday here, but the only part Mike and I watched was the halftime show. We're not really football people. At the start of the third period, we escaped for some trivia at the Red Frog pub. The subject was musicals, and with Wendy on our team, she, had a solid chance at winning the medallion. And she did, but to claim her medallion, she had to belt out a triumphant battle cry like so.
Do you think she deserves the medal?
She needs two.
Oh, the effort for the medal. Look at that, babe. We got gifts. Candies. You must know that there's two of us in there. Anyways, we've got a spa appointment in 1 hour. My first pedicure ever. We have a $50 spa coupon, and that pedicure was the most affordable choice.
And paying the $25, I think it is, extra is like a normal pedicure at home.
All right, we made it down to the casino bar. We got 2 espresso martinis on my card for my pretty princess. She earned it today. There we go. And what better to pair espresso martini with than our chocolates that we just got gifted to us?
White chocolate.
Very nice. Excellent pour.
Nice pour.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go, Miss Betsy. That was special.
Thank you.
This is where I'll eat the egg for you if it really is poison, because we don't know who gave these to us.
It smells poisonous.
It smells poisonous? When's Easter in Australia? I guess.
Do you want to ask that again? For all your hard work on the engine.
Oh. Okay, the time has come back to one of our favorite spots, Cloud9 Spa, for our pedicures. Hello. Yes, this really was my first ever pedicure. I was really only in it for the massage and nail treatment, but since Betsy was in it for the color as well, I thought, what the heck, color me up as well. The water was really hot at first, and after about 30 minutes, we were done. At first I thought it was kind of silly and fun to add the color, but I regretted it after a day. Anyways, we're at the buffet for, you guessed it, Mexican night. Actually, there's no way you could have guessed that. Carnival doesn't do Mexican good. The night later finished with some card games, followed by late night pizza, where for the first time ever, they let us customize our pizzas. We shared a pepperoni mushroom and a pepperoni pineapple pizza. With only 2 sea days left in the cruise, we returned back to the chill style from the beginning of the cruise. Spa in the morning, deli around 11 a.m., followed by Indian later in the afternoon. We haven't visited Alchemy much, so we had a cocktail each before attending a special captain's event in the theater. That's Captain Mario, the most personable captain we've ever met. Soon it was dinner, and the food was pretty good on this night. Afterwards, Betsy and I sat outside on deck 4 to take in the scenic ocean and sky just before sunset. The night finished with a special presentation in the theater, put on by the Playlist production team, along with a group of cruisers. Now, we would normally skip a Playlist Productions show, but our good friends Mark, as well as Wendy, were performers tonight. Mark stole the show as one of the lead singers, and Wendy rocked it as a dancer in a later number. Mark is here. He's replying to all his fan mail right now, and we'll get to him in a second. Wendy's here. We gifted Wendy a glass of wine. His agent called him, and
I've got to
he's
go
got
to a meeting.
go. Yeah, he's too big for us now. Bye, Mark.
He's got contracts signed, record deals.
What was your name again?
Exactly.
Great job.
After Mark finished his meeting with his marketing managers, he allowed us to hang out with him backstage in the Ocean View Promenade of Deck 5. And that's where the night ended. Glass elevator, glass elevator, you don't know what it's like until you're in a glass elevator.
Pixels. Go down to Pixels. See what our angry pictures came out like yesterday.
This is 3.
Yes, thank you so much.
Best photo
He's
boy
great.
ever.
Yeah, he's great. He likes Spider-Man.
He's never heard of the Avengers though.
Here's some passion.
Oh, look at that.
That's passion right there. Here's the guy in the back, so I can see some passion.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah.
Funny.
There's a pour for you. Mine's bigger than yours.
We got our free drinks at the Platinum Diamond Party and sat through the Carnival Prep Rally of ships before getting our last guy's burger, because we're about to host a last-minute bar crawl.
Let this baby begin.
There's about 10 of us here in total that are doing drinks. Not all of us are doing drinks at the first one, but here we are, babe. Call it out.
All right, everybody. For 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
All right.
I've got Little Creatures Pale Ale. This is an Aussie beer. I'm trying some Aussie beers. And this one's pretty good. I like it. All right, so next round, I got the Cooper's Pale Ale. Betsy got the Carlton Dry.
What did you get this time?
The Jan Scores.
I like it because it says lash. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good girl. I never had a beer on a bar crawl.
We're at the casino bar, and my next one is the James Squire something lashes. It's a premium pale ale. This is another recommendation from Jason, and I'm excited to try it because he's had it twice, so it must be good.
Chardonnay.
We got Chardonnay. Chris is joining us.
I'm here.
He's decked out in his 80s gear.
1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers. I heard the word, and I almost said die.
You're gonna down it?
Where's the other drink?
Are you guys meeting your
Yeah. All right, I've got the Cooper's Pacific Pale Ale this time.
Paul got them for us.
Yes, we got a couple new bar crawlers with us. Chris and Wendy are here.
I wish I would have drank it before today.
Yes, that's right. Blaze got some margaritas over here. We got Jim is joining us as well.
Hi, how are you?
He's ready to say cheers beaches, right?
Cheers,
Cheers and beaches.
Yes. All right.
Cheers!
So, Jim, did you say beaches or bitches?
Or beaches.
I told him
Or
peaches.
peaches.
I like bitches on the beaches.
Stayed there for 4 days before we got on the ship.
Yeah, that's where we stayed before Lord Nelson was up there. Yeah. Great boy. Thank you, my friend. Betsy got another
A ginger beer, courtesy of Paul. I appreciate him. He's been getting me some drinks, and I think that's like literally the best.
And I've got Lord Nelson's Smooth Sailing on draft. This is another,
U.S. hours.
I think it's a pale ale. It doesn't look very pale. I like it. It's pretty good. It's kind of a crisp, refreshing lager style. Rob and Jan are joining us as well. They do not need to purchase because they got their stash. I mean, they're just joining the bar talk.
We don't drink. Yeah, she doesn't drink. Did you see her at the platinum party? She doesn't drink.
Good. Here we are.
Here we go.
Squeezing everybody in. No, get in here.
But I get that too.
Yeah, I get it too.
I would be very,
The last two bars would be up on the Lido. First, we visited the Blue Iguana, where we said goodbye to beer and hello to a Blues Blue margarita. Soon after, we walked a few steps away to the Red Frog Rum Bar for a round of custom-made rum shots created by Alex.
that's the best shot I've ever had.
Proud of you. Thank you. Wow.
Yes.
Well, just get, you know what? Just get dressed in anything.
Now it's time to go to our last main dining room dinner on this cruise.
A little sad.
A little sad, but we're bringing with us our sparkling Shiraz that we got before we did our Hobart cruise. If you saw our last video, this was the first wine we bought, and we've been holding on to it ever since.
The Sparkling Shiraz was one of our first wines we bought upon arriving in Australia 16 days prior. This was one of the best wines we've ever tasted and couldn't wait to share it with our friends. As you can tell, Mark loved it, Stephanie tolerated it, but Chris, Wendy, and Med genuinely liked it. Now, let's eat some Italian food before the goodbye song.
All your bags are packed. That's my favorite. We're standing here in front of you. We hate to see you go and say goodbye. We have done our best to serve you this cruise. Only like you never let me go. Never let me go. You're leaving on a want to see you back.
To all our friends, past, present, and future, cheers to you all. We cherish every moment, every memory created together. And with that, this cruise is coming to an end. Our last party, our last celebration was the 80s Rock and Glow party, which oddly felt kind of weird knowing that our luggages were packed and we had to be off the ship early next morning. As the sun rises through the Sydney Harbor and behind the Opera House, our adventure comes to an end. Goodbye, Carnival Splendor. We had an unforgettable time. And if you made it to the end of this video, that means you're required to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and comment with the hashtag Carnival Splendor. Be sure to stay tuned for part 3 of our Australia series as we head to Brisbane for a 7-day Great Barrier Reef cruise aboard the Carnival Luminosa. We hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, beaches, and bye for now.